Left is video that we captured yesterday from that area. On the right is what things look like 24 hours later after the cleanup.
Our team has been covering this story from the very start. Josh Sanders talked to neighbors and have called Kensington home for decades. But first, CBS Philadelphia's Dan Snyder walks you through what happened today.
It's a major change on the corner of Kensington and Allegheny Wednesday as crews got this corridor from the way it looked just one day ago to this. The city acted on its encampment resolution, removing tents, needles, and debris from the area. Public Safety Director Adam Geer says city outreach teams have been talking with people living on the streets here since the resolution went up last month. In that time, he says dozens of people have sought help.
It's going to stop some deaths, hopefully, today. I mean, usually we have 3 or 4 overdoses right here.
While city officials lauded the clear out as a success, they now have the task of keeping the street looking like this.
When they came in, they moved everybody out. But if you go on the side streets, they're flooded with people.
During the operation, we saw people lining Allegheny Avenue just around the corner from where the cleanup was happening. But Geer says outreach teams were moving into those side streets as well, and that the city wouldn't leave the area after Wednesday's action. We will have if that meant an increased police presence in the neighborhood. Geer left that up to police. We reached out to PPD for comment but haven't heard back. Still, Geer maintains this isn't the end of their job.
We're going to meet them where they're at. We're going to continue to do this hard work.
In Kensington, Dan Snyder, CBS News, Philadelphia.
I'm Josh Sanders reporting. As city crews removed tents, needles, and trash along the corridor, 41-year-old Robert Kipsey remembered the painful struggles of his own childhood growing up in the Kensington neighborhood.
Thrown out of my house at 8 years old. Tried to stay with my other family members, stuff like that. Wind up living with people on the street, figuring it out, was on the run, didn't go to school, stuff like that. Like, terrible situation, mother on drugs.
Now sober, Kipsey runs a recovery center in South Philly and says Wednesday's sweep only clears the surface of what's truly needed.
If you have a bunch of people that are on drugs and suffering from the disease of addiction, and then you have people around that are selling drugs, it's like purgatory. They need help, these people. They need real help, like nothing free given to them, treatment given to them, and a fair chance to live life again, I believe.